All right, what's going on, everybody? Captain Gonzo back to you with the FSReborn Phenom 300. Yeah, we're gonna keep abusing this thing. It's awesome. So Captain Flacco earlier today, I believe, or maybe even last night, texted me a photo from Flight Sim TO, and he's like, hey dude, it is ready for the Flexjet livery. And here we are, guys. Didn't I say it? I said it on my stream. Was it yesterday or the day before? Aren't the Flexjet colors just the sexiest looking thing, man? Look at that. It looks elegant, looks slick. RB Simmer, hello, welcome back. Good to see you, bud. Anyways, guys, let's get this party started. We're gonna be flying the Phenom from Portland, right where we left off. Hey, look, a Phenom 100 back there. That's the baby brother of the Phenom 300 right here. So we'll be departing Portland. We're gonna head up to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, one of our favorite locations. So we're gonna make this rather simple. We're gonna go ahead and just remove covers. Let's go ahead and remove gear pin. Everything else can stay as is. Chocks are in. What else we got? No static weight covers, nothing like that. GPU's hooked up. Aft baggage is empty, of course, while we load our passengers and fuel. All right, everything looks good. Let's just go ahead and jump aboard and start powering on the aircraft. Hey, look, the ugly jet. The Beechcraft Premier. Originally Raytheon, I believe. Whatever. All right, here we go. Oh, it would help if I enabled track IR. Make sure my throttles are mapped. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's get battery 1 and 2 online. I always like to wait a second, let the displays come up. There we go. See, we've got 24.8 volts. Obviously, we're going to be burning off those batteries as we're sitting here on the ground. So let's use that handy dandy GPU ground power unit. There we go. AHRS is aligning. We got to keep the wings level. Luckily, we're not going anywhere. Let's go through some initializations. Actually, before we do that, here we go. Let's go ahead and load everything, right? So let's go to flight plan, import from SimBrief. There we go. Portland, Jackson Hole. We're going to be climbing to flight level 3900. Estimated time, an hour and 48 minutes. Let's see if we can beat that with some good winds. So now we're going to go to ground ops. And let's see what it's calling for. So 280, 2 passengers. That's about right. 110 pounds. Let's see if that matches. Yep, so looking for about 3,100 pounds of fuel. That should be more than enough. I like it. Okay, so let's go to ground ops. Let's go ahead and load real time. Requesting fuel truck, so we'll stand by for that.
System test. Okay.
And when it does pull up, I do want to show you guys that, okay? Because you will see the fuel truck pull on the starboard side here. You'll see the single point pressure refueling cover open. And it even hooks up to you, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right, let's go through our tests. While that's doing the test, let's pull up checklists on the right-hand side. So, power up checklist, battery 1 and 2 switches are on. GPU button as required. IFE refreshment center as required. Let's turn it on. IFE, by the way, if you're unfamiliar, is in-flight entertainment. So we want to make sure that's enabled. That's going to give you and your passengers Wi-Fi and all the fun stuff. Make sure that the cabin temperature is between 10 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius before you turn on the IFE. Let's go to cabin comfort. So right now, cabin temperature is 16 degrees, so we're within that. We're good. CVDR test, so that's what we're doing right here. I think I already started this. I can't remember. Voice erase. Okay, let's go to next. This is going to be our TAWS, Terrain Awareness or Terrain Alert Warning System. As doing this test, you'll hear the TAWS system okay, letting us know we're A-okay to go. Transponder as required, we'll keep it on auto. And then we'll set a code.
System test. Okay.
There we go. Now we got to do the TCAS test. That is what it's calling here. T traffic alert. That's what we want to see.
Traffic. System test passed.
Cool. Where's my fuel truck? 2 minutes out. Okay. It's okay. Press next. Outside air temperature. Let's go look at our weather. Well, how about this? Let's just be real pilots. Let's pick up ATIS. And it looks like ATIS is 128.35. 128.35. Come on, why did you do that?
BE 2.9er. Altimeter 3012. Density altitude minus 100 feet. Helicopter operations in progress near the de-icing pad. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all
Captain Jose is on deck. What is going on?
Advise on initial contact.
Checking out the Phenom, bro. 3012.
National Airport. Information Juliet. 1553 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 10 left, 10 right, 3. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 15.
Okay, 15. Confirmed. Send data.
3012. Density altitude minus 100 feet. Helicopter operations in progress near the de-icing pad. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
All right, we've got Juliet. Let's pick up our IFR to Jackson Hole. Okay, so that was accepted. Here we go. We got to set our flight plan, but let's get our clearance first. Okay, so let's give them a call. 120125. Portland clearance, Flexjet 399 with Juliet, requesting IFR Jackson Hole. Where's my fuel truck at, man? Come on.
Stand by. Your number was...
Come on. Give me my clearance. Give me my clearance.
Flexjet 399. Cleared to Jackson via the Portland to departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure. Departure on 1
Jazz 650. Contact Portland approach on 126.9er.
Why is this happening again? Why is my COM2 monitoring when I'm exactly at the time that I'm getting my IFR? Good lord. All right, we're cleared Jackson via the Portland 2 departure. Then as file, climb and maintain 4000. Expect 39010 minutes after departure. Departure was 118.1, squawking 7241, and we'll expect runway 3 for Flexjet 399. That makes no sense. I didn't even know we had a runway 3 here, but 7241.
Flexjet 399. Read back correct.
Okay, sure. So let's go ahead and slap that departure freak 118.2 on our COM2 just so we can have it. Yep, 118.1. We'll leave it there. And let's go to ground 1219er on COM1. By the way, let me check outside. Hey, there's the fuel truck. Where are you going, sir? Sir, I need some gas. Come on, man. Okay. TCAS test is good. Before start, we'll leave that ready. Origin KPDX. And it looks like we're expecting runway 3. Let's go select departure. We were told Portland 2. Yep, runway 3. No transitions. So radar vectors. Okay, load. Let's go outside. Hold up. I want to see this fuel truck do its thing. Watch this. Watch this. Get my damn fuel, boy. Come on, get my damn fuel. I gotta get going. Damn, these ramp workers are taking a nap in there or something, or they're having some type of lunch or something, but come on. I need some gas, boys. I need some gas. Gas, gas, gas. Come on. What's the status showing on the page? Connecting hose. All right, connect my hose. Everybody loves them hose. I'm watching. Any day now. Any day now. It's okay. It's not like we have a schedule or nothing here, boys. Oh, I can't wait to get a survey form. I am going to roast this FBO. Oh, and it's Atlantic. There we go. Hey. Let's get some gas. I'll check this out, boys and girls. Look at that fuel totalizer. See that? Gas is going up. Look at that. Shutoff valves are even working. And just like that, we're topped off. Or not topped off. We top off at 5,300 pounds, give or take. We're at 3058, so we got some room. But that is accurate, guys. Once the shutoff valves are active, fuel starts going in. even though you've got the PTO enabled, it'll stop at whatever you set it. Okay, cool. We got to see it. Glad you guys to see it. This is all part of FSReborn's ecosystem, by the way. Nothing GSX, nothing like that. Okay, so we're topped off with fuel. Now we're waiting for our passengers. So, oh, red carpet, red carpet. I don't want to piss them off. I don't want to piss them off. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and configure the rest of our flight plan using the handy dandy GTC here from Garmin. See, that makes no sense. I filed for Lava 7 PDT, but he told me we were cleared via the Portland to departure. Then it's filed. Okay, so let's do this, guys, because this one's catching me a little bit off guard.
650, taxi to parking.
Jazz 650, taxi to parking via Bravo 4 Tango.
We're waiting for our passengers anyway, so let's go Portland.
Bravo 4 Tango, Jazz 650.
Portland 2.
Cessna 12 Echo Cross, runway 10 right.
Cross 10 right, Cessna 12 Echo.
Trying to see the... There it is, Pendleton. Okay, so we're good. We can go to radar vectors to Pendleton. That's what I wanted to verify. Just make sure everything else makes sense. Let's bring up our sim brief dispatch yet again. And I know I can hear some of you guys in the chat saying, hey man, you can just load your flight plan through the menu. It's like, I know. I like to do it hands-on, okay? It's just one of those, for some reason, I enjoy as much time as it may take. I just like to get familiar. We're going to Pendleton. There we go. No, not the Marine Corps Camp Pendleton, just the VOR. Then we're going to join the Airway Jets 20. So there she is. And we are outbound DNJ. We're going to load that Airway. Cool. Okay, from there we're going to join Jets 82. So load Airway, Jets 82. And that's what, Dubois? Or I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Yeah, it is Dubois or Dubois. And then from there we go direct Jackson Hole. Jose, I know you've flown into Jackson Hole, bro. I want to see, specifically, I want to pay attention to my N1 once we're approaching and we're on the ground. Because obviously field elevation, right? We're going to be sitting at what, 7,800, 7,900 feet above sea level. So I want to see how much more palpable the Phenom's, how do I call it? I want to see how much that elevation affects the Phenom. There, I can't speak. And then we're expecting runway 19, so let's go and let's go. The flight plan is set. Let's go landing field elevation. There we go, 6,400 feet. Hey, it's Lazy. Yeah, the home base feature is awesome. So my partner in the channel, Captain Flacco, has been tweaking the custom FBO things with our own logo and our own name. So we're working on releasing that hopefully soon. It's pretty awesome, man. I tried it, I couldn't figure it out. There we go, landing field elevation LFE. Okay, so our aircraft loading. Where's the fuel on board sync? There we go. We're gonna say 200 pounds for taxi. Reserves, yeah, 500 pounds. Even though that's low, that's still low. Perry and a top hat. Hello, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining. So there we go. We've got fuel set. NTCG. Let's go summary. I like to have that up. There you can see right now. You can see our CG Mac. So I'm gonna leave that for now. There she is. Load METAR. So winds 345 at 0. So calm. Temperature 3012. Perry, you're learning the PC-12. That's a great aircraft to learn, man. Takeoff data. There we go. V speeds. V1. Rotate. V2. VFS. So we're going to accept takeoff data. Takeoff pressure altitude looks good. There we go. V speeds enabled. I'd say we've got a good initialization. We're going to accept. And what else do I need to do? I think that's about it. We're just waiting for our passengers now, boys and girls. So let me make sure my AC is running, by the way. Okay, passengers showing 49 seconds out. Perfect timing. We'll let the aircraft cool off. Let's go ahead and serve some coffee. How about that? Or no, I can't because I got to wait till they're on board. So let me make sure the cabin is clear, by the way, because they do complain if your cabin is empty or dirty. Okay, everything looks good. Laugh service is good. Yeah, I don't see pillows on the floor. We can go outside and wait for them to show up. we can get really get that experience. Where are my passengers? There they are. Check it out, guys. So once again, this is FSReborn's own ecosystem, bringing the experience to life, right? You're not just flying the jet, you are legitimately transporting people. They give you live feedback of their status, if they're happy, if they're pissed, and they'll let you know. Ma'am, you're about to get run over. I can feel it. Uh-oh. He's gonna hit my jet. He's gonna hit my jet. Here we go. Another drunk driver on the field. Go figure. Bro, what? Here we go. He's gonna go like 2 feet off my winglet. I swear. I swear, I would have fired you. I would have taken your driving privileges off of my field. What is your problem, man? Jose, if you're still watching, bro, when I used to work the ramp, this used to piss me off. People that don't understand that a simple static wick, a simple winglet, you touch that with your vehicle, your ass is grass. You're out of here. But yeah, that used to piss me off, man. Hey, it's lazy. This jet kind of reminds me of the Longitude. And I can see why, but dude, this is worlds apart from the Longitude. So the Longitude is a bigger boy, right? It's a mid to heavy size category. This is a light jet meant to carry up to 11 people at most, with about 2,000 miles of range. And just for background, I used to build these airplanes in real world. I worked for Embraer at Melbourne, and so did my partner in the channel, Captain Flacco. We worked there for several years, so we know these planes pretty well. No, we didn't fly them. No, we didn't do maintenance runs or nothing like that. We were in the assembly line, putting them together piece by piece, step by step. So we love that we can finally have a product that we physically built for real, and we know in the simulator. Like, it's just a whole different experience. All right, driver, get out of my area, man. Get out. I don't like you. I saw the luggage. By the way, you hear that condenser fan running? That's the AC. Okay, luggage is on board. Whoa, he just ran me over. Bro, what are you doing? I hate this. Oh, they're there. Holy crap. All right, boys and girls, let's start pulling chocks. We are getting ready to fire up. Pull my chocks, damn it. Glenn saying, I love the PC-24. The PC-24 is nice, man. It lacks some details that I wish it had, and the autopilot for me is a hit or miss, but it is a great jet, man. It's actually one of the closest direct competitors to the Phenom 300 out there. Once Pilatus put that jet out there, it gave the Phenom a run for its money. But if you're not familiar, the Phenom 300, the aircraft you're seeing right now, is the actual best-selling jet in the world, best-selling light jet for the past 13 years. These things sell like hotcakes, man. I got to work on like 450 serial numbers. So yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, guys, let's pick up our... Can I pick up my carpet? Nope. All right, let's do the welcome announcement. So let's go to cabin comfort. They're happy. Let's serve some coffee. Ground ops, let's go ahead and retract that carpet. Let's go ahead and close the cabin door. Yeah, RB Simmer, that would be great, man. If the passengers physically like boarded, that would be awesome. All right, boys and girls. You guys ready to get this party started? Before start checklist, oxygen mask flow checked. We can't check it, unfortunately. Test panel, except for the stall warning and protection. So we can go through real quick. You do this right here. You press the start. You wait for the ring. CAS.
Fire. Fire.
I should have done this before my passengers showed up.
Fire. Fire.
Annunciator test. Not much annunciators here, really. Okay, smoke detector, blah, blah, blah. Fasten seatbelt signs is on, is right here. We're going to throw bleeds on auto, generators on auto, hydraulic pumps on auto, shutoff valves on open, ADS heat auto, emergency exit light armed. It is armed. Fuel quantity and balance is checked. Yep, 30,000 or 3,000 pounds. Oxygen pressure for dispatch, so we can go to systems, status. We're green, got oxygen. Thrust levers, check. Idle, check. Parking brake is set. Engine ignition switches to auto. They are in the auto position. Doors are closed. After start, okay, so now we got to shut off our AC. And the fan, we want to make sure that is off. Set ECS to both. Let's fire up number 1. And then once you set your start switch to run, you're going to see your rotating beacon comes on. That is a real life feature on the Phenom. I like it. It's awesome. All right, let's monitor our CAS and our engine indicating system. There we go. ITT climbing, making sure it stays within range. IN1 is coming up. Hydraulic pressure is building up. That's good. N2 looking good. Good ITT. That's a good start. Now we'll repeat the same process. Start number 2. Oil pressure climbing into looking good. ITT monitoring. Looking good. Let's throw our pressurization to auto. Let's go ahead and disconnect the GPU. Now we can get our AC back online. Let's get the fan running. There we go. After takeoff or after start checklist, GPU disconnected, electric emergency power. We're going to push it in. We're going to check our voltage. There we go. It's got to be above 23.5 volts. That's good. Disabling that. Okay, we got to do the stall warning test. I haven't seen it actually do the stick shaker, but we'll try it. Pull back on the yoke.
Stall, stall. Stall, stall.
No. I used to do this in real world and I forgot how to do it. Ice
Stall,
protection.
stall.
You should see the ice. There we go.
Stall, stall.
Back to off. Auto flight control system control unit is set. 4,000 set. Engine takeoff data has been set. Outside air temperature and auto thrust reserve. Landing field elevation set. 6,429 feet. Takeoff speed set. Speed selector knob FMS. Transponder is set. 7241 on auto. TCAS is good. Altimeter is 3012. Cross checked. Standby altimeter set. Flight controls checked free. Feel good. Trims. We got to set our takeoff trim. Let's go back. So we're going to go flaps 1. I think our CG was into 30. So we were looking for about 10.3 units of trim. There we go, 10.3 set. And before takeoff checklist. All right, let me turn off the music. Why is my passenger pissed already? Brad Pitt sniffed the coffee suspiciously before accepting it? Get out of here, you snob. Hey, Glenn, yeah, the engine sounds are great. They're very accurate, okay? Again, just based on real-world experience. I used to work the ramp, and I used to work for Embraer. These sound exactly the same in real life. Perry's asking, do you know if the SimWorks Studio PC12 is good? Oh, yeah. SimWorks Studio is one of my go-tos. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal add-on. Miles ahead of the default PC12 NGX. It's just slightly older. Mix and match of old-school cockpit with some glass, but it's great. And hey, it's lazy. They are doing an update soon with a... Hold up. Pushback dolly remote control so you can push the jet around. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I just updated to the latest version, so I can't wait to see that. We're going to release the parking brake. Portland ground, Flexjet 399 at Atlantic. We're ready to taxi.
Flexjet 399, Portland ground, safe request.
Portland ground, Flexjet 399 at Atlantic, requesting taxi for departure.
Flexjet 399, runway 3 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha Echo, hold short of runway 10 right.
All right, taxiing to runway 3 via Alpha 3 Alpha and Echo, holding short of 10 right for Flexjet 399. Let's get on the gas. Good brakes. We're gonna look for Alpha 3. Hey Glenn, am I a real life pilot? Yes, I'm a private pilot, currently working on my instrument rating, but I don't fly anything like this. No jets, nothing crazy. I just fly Cessna 172s. I got my high performance endorsement not too long ago, so I can fly Cessna 182s, stuff like that. But yeah, I just private pilot just for fun. There's Alpha 3. We're gonna make the turn on Alpha 3, then left to Alpha, and then Echo. There's a Praetor. That's the big brother of the Phenom, another aircraft built at Melbourne here in Florida.
Rise near 2064, runway 10 left taxi via Kilo, hold short of runway 21.
Clear right,
Runway 10
clear left.
via Kilo, hold short of runway 21, rise near 2064.
Hold on, let me go show a cool camera here on the nose wheel. Hold up, let me get straightened out.
Doors closed, ready for push and start.
Delta 1203, push and start.
Yeah, look at that nose wheel.
Push back and start approved. Delta 1203. Ground right near 2178, taxi to gate.
Rise near 2178, taxi departing via Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Kilo Tango.
Love those preset cameras. So here's what's going to happen, boys and girls. We are going to be departing runway 3, so northeastbound, and we're going to expect radar vectors to our first waypoint, which is Pendleton. So there we go. We got to climb above 600 feet, mansec, which means manual sequence. We're expecting vectors, so we'll continue that climb until otherwise instructed. Wiley, right? Those camera angles are awesome. And it is very, very nice to have a product that has its own default preset views. Looks really good. Whoa, there's a barrel in the middle of the road here on the taxiway. What's up with that, man? Bob's Barricades. I know you guys are familiar with that name. We got to take Alpha and then Echo and then all the way down to runway 3. Gonna be a bit of a...
Flexjet 399, slow your taxi. Embraer 175 on the taxiway ahead.
Oh! All right, we'll reduce speed for that Embraer dead ahead for Flexjet 399. Sorry. Damn, they called me out. Well, we're going around. I don't care. That's another Embraer product, and he just disappeared. We canceled him. This is our airport, our sim, our jet. We do what we want. Okay, before takeoff checklist, takeoff config. We'll do the tests.
No takeoff. Flaps.
Oh, there we go. I forgot my flaps. Flaps 1. You see, that's why it's important. Look at your checklist. Do the takeoff config. We'll wait for the flaps to come in. They're configured. Trim is set. Here we go.
Takeoff okay.
Takeoff is okay. Now we are good to fly. Takeoff config checked. Cast messages. Bleed 2 is off. Now, this is normal. The bleed 2 off. Bottom line is the bleed system on the aircraft will automatically open and close PRSOVs as necessary. So this is nothing to be alerted. This is normal. The aircraft is smart. Okay, it knows what it needs when it needs it, so it'll adjust things by itself. Other than that, I don't have any other cast alerts. I'm good. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Yep. Yaw damper is off. Auto throttle, won't be worrying about that right now. Transponder set, 7241. TCAS, good. Passengers advised, we'll let them know we're getting ready to take off, and lights as required. Where's Echo? Should be right here. Yep, we're on Echo. There's another Phenom. I like that they're showing a lot now on the sim. That's cool. Guys, and if you're just tuning in, we're getting started on our leg here. We're going to be departing Portland in Oregon and heading to Wyoming, Jackson Hole. Field elevation about 6,500 feet, 6,400 feet above sea level. I am eager to see the performance of the Phenom at those altitudes and see if we notice any difference, especially on our N1. We should see a little bit higher N1s, especially at idle. So like right now, I'm going to go to idle thrust. We should see, we're at 25 right now, N1. So we should see probably about 27, 28, maybe a little bit higher once we're on the ground over there. But we'll see. Okay, we've been instructed to taxi and hold short of 10 right, so we got to keep an eye out for that. See, 10 right is coming up. It's the active.
Rise near 2064, cross runway 21. Cross 21, rise near 2064.
There we go. We're going to hold short. We can always call and ask for clearance to cross.
Hold short of runway 10 right, rare 175 on the runway.
Holding short of 10 right for Flexjet 399. Oh, God. What is that guy doing? Oh, Jose, I hope you're still watching, bro. You saw that landing?
Alaska 399er, taxi to the gate.
Alaska 399er, taxi to parking via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 5, Kilo Tango, Bravo, Bravo 6, hold short of runway 28 left.
Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 5. Kilo,
Come on, dude. Hurry up.
Tango, Bravo,
I got places I got to go.
Bravo 6, hold short of runway 28 left, Alaska 399er.
Oh, he just slams the brakes.
063, taxi to the gate. SkyWest 3063, taxi to parking via Bravo 4 Tango.
Bravo 4 Tango, SkyWest 3063.
Ground, can we cross 10 right at Echo for Flexjet 399?
Flexjet 399, cross runway 10 right at Echo approved.
Cross 10 right at Echo approved for Flexjet 399. We got to hurry up. Traffic on final. I don't care if he goes around. My sim. He's about to touch down. Yeah, Jose, this Phenom is sexy, isn't it?
SkyWest 3105, taxi to the gate. SkyWest 3105, taxi to parking via Bravo 4, Bravo, Bravo 5, Tango. Bravo 4, Bravo, Bravo 5, Tango, SkyWest 3105.
There we go. I like that camera angle better. Yep, Glenn, it's a beautiful jet, man, and there's a reason why people like to buy it, and especially because it's a single pilot rated aircraft. So you can, if you got the money and you want to get your, you want to get checked out on it, or whatever, you want to get your, I don't think it's necessarily. Oh.
Contact tower on 123.775 so long.
Over to tower 123.775 for Flexjet 399. Bye bye. Yep, Portland Tower. There we go. But yeah, you can actually legally fly this aircraft solo. It's a great aircraft. Yep, there's Captain Jose, JGG Pilot. By the way, guys, he's got his YouTube channel up and running. Go and show him some support. He was just doing a video recently on the career mode, so go ahead and follow him. He's a real life Airbus pilot for one of the legacy airlines in the United States, so check him out. He knows a thing or two. He used to fly the Embraers. They make awesome jets, and knowing you and Captain Flacco were part of the production of those, heck yeah. Thank you, sir. All right, let's slap our departure frequency 118.1 on our standby. Let's go ahead and call tower. Portland Tower, Flexjet 399, holding short of runway 3, ready for departure.
Flexjet 399, Portland Tower, runway 3, winds calm, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 3 for Flexjet 399. Here we go. No turning back now. Approach end clear. Runway's clear. We're going to be rotating at 105 knots indicated. Just give it some power. Hopefully that United Embraer gets off the runway. Yep, I'm going to hit the brakes. Tower, what's up with that plane crossing runway 3? Come on. I guess I get the payback. Unable, we're departing.
Flexjet 399 negative, hold position. You're not cleared for takeoff.
Too late, we're on the roll. And rotate.
Skywest 3373, contact ground on
Gear up.
1.9er.
We're on runway heading, so let's sync that heading knob. Flaps up.
Skywest 3430, contact
High
ground on
speed.
1.9er. Switching to ground, Skywest 3430.
Climbing to 4,000, boys and girls. No more.
Horizon Air 2064, holding short of 10 right, ready for departure.
Flexjet 399, contact departure.
Over to departure for Flexjet 399. Portland departure, Flexjet 399, climbing 2,000 for 4,000, runway heading.
Contact, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Is that for me? All right, climb and maintain flight level 390 for Flexjet 399. By the way, guys, don't do that in real world. If tower tells you to hold, you hold. If you do that in real world, you're gonna have to do a lot of explaining to somebody, I promise. All right, let's go to heading.
Director.
Yacht Emperor. Nope, it was on. Let's go autopilot. Let's go flight level change. Let's go manual on the speed. Let's go to climb power. There we go. Okay, after takeoff checklist, landing gear checked up, indicated up. Flaps 0, checked. Thrust levers, continuous climb, auto throttle as required, speed selector knob as required.
399, direct Pendleton, Dennis filed, please.
Direct Pendleton, Dennis filed for Flexjet 399. Let's go to Pendleton, direct, activate, nav. There we go, making that turn to Pendleton, VOR. Altimeter set and cross-check 3012, 3012, 3012. Looks good. Yacht Emperor is on, indicated on top of the flight mode annunciator. Fasten seatbelt signs. We'll keep them on for now as we continue climbing. External lights as required. Weather radar as required. I don't need it. Airspeed as required. Windshield 1 and 2 heats as required. Jose. Reject my aircraft. Phenom, I have a phone number for you to advise ready to copy. Unable. We are dyslexic, so we won't get that number correct. Wiley, me too. So this is the new Say Intentions feature. It's called SI Radio. It's supposed to be a lot more authentic and realistic. I'm surprised they didn't tell me to give them a call. So that's a good sign, I guess.
2064, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Hey, passengers are happy.
Horizon Air 2064.
Looking good, guys. Look at that. We're already to 13,000. It's been, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes since we took off? Inbound Pendleton. All systems check out good. We've got a positive rate of climb on our pressurization. Cabin altitude right now of 900 feet. Good rate of climb, 400 feet per minute. Good delta or PSI of 5.9. Oxygen in the green. Looking good. And we're climbing through our cruise altitude. Let's reduce range on our TCAS. Let's go look at my passengers. I want to see if that actually is Brad Pitt. That's Brad Pitt. That's Brad Pitt. Let me show you guys. I'm not making this up. What do you guys see right there? Kenji Allen and Brad Pitt, seat number 2. VIP.
Contact Portland departure on 126.9er.
This is the standard they expect. That's what I'm talking about, Brad Pitt. Or is that Brad Pitt? No, that is not Brad Pitt. That's Kenji. Hey, Brad. You look a little weathered. New hair?
Delta 1203, radar contact, climb and maintain 11, 1000. Flexjet 399, contact Seattle Center on 121.35.
Over to center, 12135. So long. Bye-bye. Mwah. Oh. We're through 18,000. I'm over here goofing around. There we go. Standard. Okay, 12135. No. Seattle Center, good morning. Flexjet 399, crossing flight level 210 for 390. Or thereabout.
Flexjet 399, Seattle Center, good morning.
Good morning. Anybody get that reference? How are you? It's a beautiful day.
Southwest 2888, contact Vancouver Center.
Whoa, Brad Pitt, why is your seatbelt unbuckled, sir? Brad Pitt is on their phone. They barely registered the announcement. Well, screw you, man.
Skywest 3695, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
Flacco gets it. It's a beautiful day. I'm a cop, you idiot.
Alaska 709, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
All right.
For Alaska 709. Good day.
We're looking good, boys and girls. Still climbing. We are climbing like a bat out of hell. Look at this. We're at 24.2, doing 2,900 feet a minute. And if I want to, I can reduce that speed a little more. But my passengers are comfortable. I don't want to scare them. Once we're cruising, we'll do a cruise announcement, and then we'll issue out some snacks. There we go. AC is off. We're still on the fan. Cabin temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Feels good. Flacco gets it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them to be answered immediately. Any Arnold Schwarzenegger fans out there? Come on, man. You guys got to know this. Hey, look at that. Jose, is that Mount Rainier? I forget what these are, these mountains outside of Seattle and Portland.
Seattle Center, Southwest 3398, 18,000.
Let's go to the right seat. Right seat never gets love.
Radar contact. Seattle Center, Delta 1203, 18,000. Delta 1203, radar contact.
Oh, man.
Flight 2407, contact Vancouver Center on 133.7.
Flacco said, I don't know how to say his name without sounding racist. Jose, thanks, bro. It is a mountain. Never would have guessed. Mount Hood? Oh. Okay, I'm way off.
135.0 east, southwest.
There's so many departing Seattle, I forgot. Yeah, man, I don't blame you, bro. I just figured I'd ask you since you actually fly in here real world around this area. But I figured I'd just take a best shot, but I always suck. My geography skills are not the greatest. All of it looks the same to me nowadays. I take off autopilot on and start reading the news. No, you're on YouTube, bro. I know you're on YouTube. In fact, I bet you're in the cockpit right now, aren't you? You're cruising. All right, anyways, while we continue climbing,
135.0, Southwest 3398, good day.
look at the colors on the wings, man. It looks so good. Look at that view. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as Jose pointed out, those are indeed mountains. Mountains right there.
Flight level 250, cleared for the March 8 arrival into Seattle, Delta 2980.
Yeah, Flacco, that's what I'm saying. Jose is literally sitting in the Airbus cockpit right now, enjoying his catering, watching us be goofballs here. How crazy would it be if we were in the virtual skies where he's actually at Dreaming World? That would be awesome. I would escort you, Jose. I would go fly right off your wing with a Phenom. Can I? Yeah, I can draw the shade. Oh, hold up. Now that I've got the in-flight entertainment on, let me see if I can manipulate this. No flight plan. What? Why? I set it up.
On to 133.7, Southwest 4017, good day.
Wi-Fi is enabled. Wi-Fi name, your aircraft's Wi-Fi. Oh, how original. Bluetooth is on.
Skywest 3284, contact Vancouver 135.0.
USB?
135.0, main Skywest 3284.
Yeah, Flacco, I bet, right? Oh, especially the Flexjet colors are so sexy. Connectivity, reset, enabled, protected. That's a common issue on those PCUs. Okay. Dude, I gotta reach out to FSReborn and be like, are you guys planning on actually giving us a feature where we can blast our own music? Oh, look at those textures though. That's a little rough. When you zoom in, yeah, that could be a little better, but this is a minor detail. I'm just being nitpicky. I feel like they could do a little better there. Once you zoom out, no factor, but... Whoa, we're getting some turbulence up here? Yeah, that's what I thought, Flacco. Oh, well, we're going to leave it there. We still climbing? Let me make sure I'm not... I mean, we're in flight level change. We're safe. Okay, I can reduce that pitch a little bit. There we go. Let the speed build up. They're still happy.
4017, radar contact.
Okay, so we don't have a cruise checklist, just a descent checklist. We'll continue right now. There we go. At least they have the decals in the right place, to be honest. I used to install those damn decals. Yeah, I got to put them on a few times too. And I used to be so paranoid about getting them bubble free, just nice and flat, nice and level. Because I know if I'm paying, what, 12 million, 10 million for an airplane, that's what the Phenoms cost a few years ago. I expect everything to be pretty good, you know. Flacco, you remember us having to install the oxygen lines right here for the O2 mask? Oh, God, I hated that.
126.1 for Skywest 4023.
There we go. Flight level 390. Aircraft's going to continue gaining speed.
Skywest 3345, radar
And
contact.
cruise. And we're going to set a target to cruise, I don't know, Mach 7? 7?
Alaska 799, radar contact.
7.6 at this altitude is good. Gives a little buffer. Don't want to be near VNE. We don't want to overspeed the airframe.
15, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
On to 135.0, American 2515, good day.
Yeah, Flacco, I remember all that stuff, man. Good times, man, good times. I kind of missed this job after I'm flying this thing.
17,000.
Let's go to cruise power here, max cruise.
Skywest 4023, radar contact.
There we go. EIS showing cruise setting. ITTs look good. N2 looking good. Fuel pressure and fuel temperature looks good. Good cabin altitude of 6,400 feet. Nice and comfortable.
Center, American 2515,
I like it.
3,000.
2,500 pounds. We're good.
Southwest 978, contact Vancouver Center on
Yep.
133.7.
Yep, Flacco, all too many memories, man. But guys, check this out. Look at that ground speed. We've got 55 knots, quartering tailwind there, up the tailpipe. We're doing 477 across the ground.
Seattle Center, Delta 1203, flight level 330.
That is some good wind right there. I'll say we can even reduce power just a bit more.
Horizon Air 2064, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
135.0 in Horizon Air 26.
There we go. We're going to take advantage of that good tailwind. We're going to conserve a little bit of gas. Reduce number 2 a little bit. There we go.
23, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
135.0 for SkyWest 4023. Good day.
All right, boys and girls. Well, welcome to your cruising altitude. Let's go ahead and serve some snacks. Brad Pitt examined the snack carefully. Is this organic? Dude, get off my airplane.
United 2340,
Picky SOB. You've got enough money, man. You could have gotten your own frickin' catering if you didn't like the snacks. All right, speed is picking up a little bit more. Let's reduce throttles just a bit.
Delta 1203.
We're going to save even more gas. We're doing 600 pounds right now, fuel flow. I think we can do better.
135.0 for Horizon Air 2138.
487, true airspeed of 444. What a beautiful cruise setting for this airplane.
Contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
She still wants to creep up. She still wants to creep up. Let's go like 82% N1. Yeah, that wind is just kicking us.
2515.
Southwest 3398, radar contact. Delta 2530, contact Vancouver Center on 133.7.
There we go. I'm just adjusting my throttles, guys. Trying to get good, comfortable cruise setting, conserving gas while enjoying this tailwind. Remember I installed the TCAS module where that furniture is behind the pilot seat? Yep, right here. Underneath this, right? I remember you, me, and Iz, we used to be in there, man. Iz was the master on TCAS. All those harnesses running underneath here. What else I remember? The divan rack, right? Which was usually here with the bench seating. And that was part of the in-flight entertainment system. O2 lines running through the, what do you call that? The ceiling here. This is newer. I don't remember this layout for when I was there at Embraer, but...
4023, radar contact.
Hey, snacks are out. Check it out, boys and girls. We got, not Pepsi, we got Peppy. We've got Fruity Cola King, and not Mountain Dew. What is it? Mighty Mist. I guess we went to Sam's. No, that would have been GT Cola.
Air Transport 3331, radar contact.
Seattle Center, Horizon.
I'm going to reduce power a little bit more. Let's go 79 even, or thereabout.
Horizon Air 2138, radar contact.
78.
Seattle Center, Alaska 799, flight level 240.
Alaska 799, radar contact.
Bring back number 2 just a tad.
Seattle Center, SkyWest 3345, flight level 210.
Skywest 3345, radar contact. Alaska 702, descend and maintain flight level 230. Clear
That's
for
good
the
enough
Hawk
right there.
arrival into Seattle.
Good, comfortable.
In the descent for flight level 230. Cleared for the Hawks 8 arrival into Seattle.
Look at this.
Alaska 702.
Oh. Brad Pitt accepted the snack with an air of mild disappointment.
Contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
And he's got to use the toilet. Well, go use it, dude. Lab's open.
5.0, East Skywest 3695.
What? Man, I hope the real Brad Pitt doesn't watch this. Probably get sued for defamation and for slander. JG Pilot saying the Wi-Fi is pretty bad. Well, I'm sorry. You can blame it on Flexjet, man. I'm just a pilot. Look, Kenji is loving life. Appreciate the snack. Fuel for the next meeting prep. There you go, girl. See?
5.0, change SkyWest 3284, thanks.
Brad Pitt's over here acting like a prima donna here. Yeah, whatever. Well, they're happy. Let's go outside. Catch me outside. Now that looks like a business jet.
Alaska 799, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0. 135.0, Alaska 799, thanks for the help. Seattle Center, Delta 1203, flight level 310. Delta 1203, radar contact. Skywest 3345, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0. 135.0, East Skywest 3345, thank you. Frontier flight 2407, CS. For Delta 1203, good day.
Look at all the alien circles. Just kidding.
Switching to Vancouver Center on 135.0, Skywest 3695.
Hey, Fallen. Yes, bro. Hoy me compro el Phenom. Been missing that plane since X-Plane 10. Remember we talked about this on a stream a few weeks back? Yes, sir. Well, there you have it, brother. Look at how sexy this thing is. It looks so good. And look, Fallen, I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos by now, but I mean, everything functions exactly like you expect it to. I mean, everything is flawless. And this is, what, third day now? Second day of release? They've already done 2 updates. I was able to finally update it today before I got on the live stream, and I don't notice any differences. It looks like it was just more VRAM issues. I know Captain Flacco told me he did have some weird stutters or something like that. So it seems to be running smooth so far, so no complaints on my end. It's going to give you everything you need out of the box. Definitely worth the money in my investment. $40 US, but again, you don't just get the jet. You get its own ecosystem. You get the custom FBO. You can put hangars, terminals, wherever you want on the field, and they are there permanently. You get passengers that are, you know, just snobs like Brad Pitt. That is the name actually on the passenger manifest. It doesn't get any better than that, man. And I think FSReborn broke that wall with Flight Simulator that I've only seen on X-Plane. Are you guys familiar with the Hot Start Challenger 650? I haven't bought it yet, but it's $120. It's supposed to be the most realistic study level business jet simulation ever for any, you know, private owner at home on X-Plane. And it includes an FBO, a dispatch system. You have to read every checklist item, otherwise you'll make the plane sad and it won't fly. So that's the only add-on and company I've ever seen do that. FSReborn has finally broken that barrier here in Flight Sim. You don't need GSX. You don't need anything else. Using good sceneries, right? That's all you're missing. And the aircraft gives you a true ecosystem that is unique to it. Fallen coming in saying, yeah, it looks very promising going forward in development. Speaking of Flacco, he's a bad influence. I just bought the Honda Jet because of one of his videos. Me cuesta dinero. Yes. Hey, brother. We're not sponsored by anybody like that. We do get, you know, sceneries here and there. We're working with another developer now, but aircraft, we haven't been gifted aircraft. Well, no. Let me take that back. In full transparency, Coronado does give us the ability to preview planes on the days of release. They've sent us 2 airplanes now, the T-34, I want to say the King Air 200, but other than that, we purchase all these add-ons ourselves as well, and we love showcasing them, especially when you get quality. If this aircraft was trash, I would tell you right now, don't do it, don't bother, or if it was unstable. But you get fully functioning autopilot, full in-depth systems, working circuit breakers, an aircraft that is very customizable. So when you first start it up for the first time, it'll take you to the EFB and it'll ask you how real do you want this experience to be? Do you want it to be beginner friendly? Do you want it to be very realistic? You choose. I put it all realistic, which means I have to stay on top of my maintenance, my intervals. I got to keep an eye out on my battery, on my engine life. How do I treat the engines? Everything, because the aircraft is affected. And while you're on the ground, you can preview or get an idea of what your maintenance is occurring like on every component, so that you know, hey, is this aircraft airworthy or should I get some maintenance done before I get up in the air? So $40, I think it's more than acceptable for everything you get with the aircraft. Plus, you get 3 interiors that you can configure. You get like 20 liveries that you can change to, and with all custom registration. So, I mean, sounds are phenomenal, no pun intended. Visuals are 10 out of 10. Everything looks solid. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just a perfect product in my opinion. Whoa, what happened to my standby altimeter? I thought I pressed standard. I saw 39,200 almost, and I'm like, huh? Hold on, boys and girls. I got to send a text message out.
Alaska 479, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
135.0 EC, Alaska 479.
All right, let's see what our passengers are up to.
Flexjet 399, contact Seattle Center on 118.55.
118.855 for Flexjet 399. Hasta la vista, baby. On 11855, I think that's what it is. On 11855, right? Yeah. Seattle Center, Flexjet 399, flight level 390. Hello.
Flexjet 399, Seattle Center, good morning.
Center, Flexjet 399, how's your day going? Good day so far? Hey, Brad Pitt is in the bathroom.
Flexjet 399, good day.
Good day? Okay. Boys and girls, look at that. Ground speed 499. Almost 500 knots across the ground. We are cooking. Watch. So you're going to hear the laugh here in just a second. Flush. Brad is in the laugh. Uh-oh. Let's clean the cabin because it's messy.
671, contact Vancouver Center on 135.0.
Fallen, you can't beat the amount of stuff you get for the price. That goes for the Citation 10 and Honda Jet also. Oh, yeah, man. Flight Effects is our #1 GA business jet developer right now. The Citation 10, I will always say, is my absolute favorite in the sim and in the real world, and I will never, ever get tired of flying that thing. I got bored of the Phoenix. I kind of got bored of the PMDG, all these other big jets and famous things. The Citation 10, never. I will never not want to fly that thing. And if I had the money in real world, I would 100% go and get myself a Citation 10, but I don't think I'll ever afford it. Brad Pitt examining the snack carefully. Is this organic? Are you still asking this, Brad Pitt? What is your problem, dude? You should learn from Kenji. She is ecstatic. She is 100% happy. You're ruining my percentage. What is your problem? Come on, man. All right, Brad. Oh, he's definitely passing that lunch.
Seattle Center, Delta 2415, flight.
All right. Let me do a little bit of turbulence announcement while he's in the laugh.
Delta 2415, radar contact.
Brad Pitt accepted the snack with an air of mild disappointment. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting some turbulence ahead. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened. Yeah, let me turn on the sign. Let's scare him. Make sure VNAV is enabled. Indeed. Yeah, I wanted us to cruise at Mach 5.2. Negative. We like speed. 500 knots across the ground. There it is, boys and girls. We're going Mach Jesus now. And what do I always say? I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. Your mom is happy. So that's what counts. No, but seriously, tell your moms to watch our channel. Again, Captain Gonzo, that Flight Sim channel. We're a couple of goofballs here. Taking you on adventures whenever we can. You know what? Let's get some tunes. I'm a little bit boring, right? You guys are probably getting tired of listening to my voice. I'm so sorry. Come on, Betty. Give me my music. Where's my music? Here we go. Provide some entertainment for our passengers and for our viewers. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome aboard. Captain Gonzo with that Flight Sim channel. We're at flight level 390 on our way to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Departed Portland about 30 minutes ago, give or take. We should be descending here in the next 40 minutes, but we're going to speed up the sim rate throughout the cruise. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. And if you're just tuning in, look at that tailwind, 67 knots, 500 knots across the ground. Does not get any better than this. Sit back, enjoy the ride. We'll be descending momentarily. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Damn, he's still in the toilet, guys. Oh, Brad Pitt, I hope you're actually watching this one day. I'm sure Brad Pitt's like security team or personal relations or public affairs liaison has got like a keyword. Uh-oh. Guys, I just had a PFD failure. You guys saw that? Let's go check system status. That was weird. You guys saw that, right? I'm telling you guys, this airplane is alive and talking. All electrical systems look good. Status. Nothing really there. That was weird, man. But we're okay, right? Losing a PFD is not a big deal. We still have the co-pilot side. We've also got a backup attitude indicator here, or ASI, or ADI, whatever you call it. That happened when Brad Pitt flushed the toilet, though. And he's still pissed. Whatever, dude. Oh, Phenom. That's a good point. WASM glitch. But I figured if it was the WASM, it would have been all displays, right? Not just the PFD. It's like it rebooted. Batteries are on. Bus ties auto. Gens are good. I don't know what that was, man. Let's check our emergency. Now. Electrical emergency. Pressurization mode of manual. Cabin altitude. Hold down for 10 seconds. If at or above 25,000 feet, rudder pedals fixed. If above 10,000, cabin altitude, accomplish high procedure. Oh, there's a link here. We'll dump the cabin press. Oh. 12115 for Flexjet 399. So long. Salt Lake Center, Flexjet 399 with you, flight level 390. Be advised, we had a momentary glitch with our PFD. We're monitoring. Everything is okay for now. We'll advise if we need any assistance.
Flexjet 399, Salt Lake Center, good morning.
Here we go. So this will probably be it. So we didn't have an AHARS fail. That wasn't the issue. And again, guys, keep in mind, look at all the items you've got available here on the jet by default. Battery discharge, no. We're showing 28.6. Gens are online, so we don't have an issue. Engine indicating no.
Salt Lake Center, Jazz 557, flight level 350.
GTC overheat, that would suck.
Jazz 557, radar contact.
MFD fault. So we would have to do reversionary or split switch, which is down here. Everything is on auto, you see that? So we would just have to go reversionary if we expect any other outages. PFD1 config. On the ground, report to maintenance. Look at the turbulence, by the way, guys. Yeah, I'm going to reduce power a little bit more because the tailwinds are getting stronger. And this is where I tell you guys, this airplane is alive, okay? So you're not just sitting back here bored. you have to monitor everything throughout your flight, because you never know when systems are bound to fail or give you some type of weird quirks like we're experiencing. So far so good. I wouldn't sweat it. Again, everything else seems to be functioning just fine, so not concerned. All right, we'll go back to normal. We'll bring up the descent checklist. Bring back the map. I don't know what's going on, but Fallen is saying that's one powerful toilet to cause cockpit issues. The force is strong with Brad Pitt. Yeah, I guess he was on it when he was inspecting for organic material. I guess he knew what was going to happen. Damn, Brad Pitt. All right, let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to make that left turn to the east towards Dubois, or Dubois. I don't know how to say it. There's the oscillations from the autopilot because we're speeding up the sim rate.
Delta 2095, descend and maintain flight level
1, 2, 3. I like to slow it down before we do course intercepts. Damn, 77 knots now. Wind's getting stronger, but we slow down. I don't want to overspeed the airframe. Last call, 170. Did you get this on the marketplace? Absolutely, sir or ma'am. You can buy this through the marketplace, and I'm happy to report no issues whatsoever inside Sim Update 5, which is the native build right now. I haven't tested the Sim Update 5.1 beta, so I can't speak on that. But if you buy it through the marketplace, it's very simple. Just check in on it periodically, maybe weekly. Go to the library and make sure you update as required so that you get the latest and greatest version of the aircraft. Okay. Getting a little bumpy here, guys. There we go. We got 2,000 pounds of gas. Fuel flow at 516, 512 on one side. I'm okay with that. Looks healthy. Yep, last call. So go ahead and enjoy it when you're ready to make that purchase. And again, I think you're going to have a great time. This aircraft is unique in so many ways. Again, it just broke a barrier with other add-ons, right? You're not just getting the plane. You're getting so many cool features. You get a fully functioning and alive aircraft that just doesn't get any better. By the way, check out the weather. We've got some moisture or some type of precipitation off to our 11 o'clock in the distance. Looks to be about 100 miles out or so, so we're okay for now. We're above the weather. Yeah, Fallen, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if like Contrail or Just Flight was selling licenses yet, but I think FSReborn typically only sells marketplace, at least initially. And then I read one of my viewers was letting me know that it was going to be available for console players somewhere in July or August. Now, I know that sucks, right? Because you guys are probably foaming at the mouth wanting to fly this thing. But guys, on the plus side, you're going to get a more refined, more updated version of the aircraft that by then, hopefully you won't have any bugs whatsoever, any issues with performance. It'll just be smooth sailing. But I don't know how these things work inside consoles. I've never tried Flight Sim, so I don't know if there's its own inherent, you know, risks or bugs that are associated with console users. Okay, so we're still cruising. Let's speed up. 1, 2, 3.
Alaska 767, contact Seattle Center on 118.55.
RB Simmer, you haven't flown it yet? You got to get on it, man. You're missing out. Great product overall. So definitely enjoy it, brother. God, Brad Pitt is pissing me off, man. He's ruining my reputation here. There's some clouds up ahead. $84 knots now, but it's quartering. It's a little bit more off the northwest now instead of straight up the tailpipe. 1, 2, 3. Let's let the aircraft stabilize. Let's serve some snacks. Accepted the snack with an air of mild disappointment. Are you still doing this, bro? We're going to announce turbulence yet again because I want to keep them up to date. How is Kenji? Yeah, how is Kenji 100% and Brad Pitt is still pissed?
Level 250, cleared for the Hood 6 arrival into Portland.
Okay, we're going to give it a little bit more gas here. Although, when you're in some turbulent stuff like this, look at this.
Arrival into Portland Horizon Air 2389.
Woo. I'm glad I made that announcement.
SkyWest 5928, contact Big Sky approach on 126.9er. 126.9er.
I'm keeping the seatbelt signs on. I'm not taking them off.
SkyWest 3880, descend and maintain flight level 220. Down to flight level 220, SkyWest 3880.
Fallen is saying the whole console thing is a sore issue for me. In order to accommodate the consoles, they always sacrifice PC potential. What's the point of getting a high-end rig? Yeah, I agree with you, man. That's something that I've been reading on the forums and listening to other content creators say. You're right. Okay, historically, when we look back at Flight Sim 2020, when they finally made it available for Xbox flyers, a lot of people that were flying inside Flight Sim 2020 back then, before I got in like at the latter point of it. It was like 2023, fall of 2023. So by then the sim had been out for what, 3 years, matured, gone through all the updates, whatever. But a lot of guys that have been flying since 2020, including Captain Flacco, that's where he started the channel, they also noticed the same thing. When they made the updates so that console players could play it, people on the PC side suffered. And I'm like, what's the point of that, man? You're literally affecting the core content or the core audience of Flight Simulator in history just to make it broader for console. Now, I'm not against console gamers by any means. I want the younger generation of kids and teens that are, you know, itching to learn how to fly. I want them to get on this. But to Asobo, to Microsoft, whomever, don't ever sacrifice your core audience. This is already a niche market in the gaming community as it is. Don't piss us off, man. PC people are going to be your core simmers. There's going to be the people like myself, like Captain Flacco, like many other people that spent thousands of dollars on a capable computer just to run your software that is very demanding. And we also buy expensive peripherals. We've got the Honeycomb Alpha, Honeycomb Bravo, Wind Wing rudder pedals, Track IR, microphones, all kinds of other stuff. Don't piss off your main customer, right? Your PC players. We are the ones that take it a little bit further just because we have that flexibility. I know console, you can use peripherals, but it's a little bit limited in comparison or in contrast to PC. So that's just my personal thing. So I get you, Fallen. Totally get you, and I'm with you on that one. All right, we're 93 miles out from Du Bois. I don't even know what arrival we're expecting. There's no arrivals. Well, we are expecting runway 19. I wonder what approach we'll get. Yes, RB Simmer, you're 100% correct. They need to separate the updates for PC users. I wonder if they could do that. Issue out updates exclusively for console gamers and be like, here, this is for you guys. Run through the bugs, let us know what's going on, and then we'll adjust for you guys. For PC people, just keep it as it works, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Last call, agreed. I've invested thousands since FSX days. Yeah, same here, man. This is, we've all given countless hours, countless money to make this hobby that much more closer to being inside the real cockpit of an airplane. And when you mess with performance and stability just to appease a broader market, you're messing up, man. But I am not a developer. I've never programmed a damn thing in my life, so I can't speak. I don't have the experience to back up any claims that I make whatsoever.
Flexjet 399, contact Salt Lake Center on 132.4.
132.4 for Flexjet 399. Salt Lake Center, Flexjet 399, flight level 390.
Flexjet 399, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon.
And Salt Lake Center, Flexjet 399 with a PIREP, light to moderate turbulence, flight level 390, 80 miles west of Du Bois. Will they accept it? That's so cool. They accepted my pirate. By the way, guys, pirate pilot report. Just letting them know, hey, at this altitude, at this distance from the Du Bois VOR, rough estimate, we experienced some light to moderate turbulence. Yeah, hey, it's lazy. Yeah, I see it, man. PS5 was a money grab. I get it, man. They're just trying to get as many customers as they can across the gaming community as a whole, and I get it, right? From a business standpoint, why do people go into business? To make money. And so I get it. But when you start, again, affecting your core audience, you got to reconsider your strategy and figure out how you maintain your core audience engaged and happy whilst bringing on new people, right? You can't just stop serving the PC people to appease console players. You have to find a balance on both, and I don't think they have it down packed just yet. Hopefully, in the next year or so, we can see a better experience. So, at least for me, so far, no real issues to report, but that's always TBD, right? To be determined, because every time there's a new update, new stuff pops up. I gotta pick up my ATIS, so let's just pick up an approach plate. Runway 19, ILS Zulu, 120625.
Radar contact.
Let's monitor, see if we can pick it up.
4048, descend and
We're still far.
Flight level 210, cleared for the Carter 1 arrival into Salt Lake.
I'm gonna leave the frequency there, monitoring.
Level 210, cleared for the Carter 1 arrival into Salt Lake, SkyWest 4048.
Yep, lazy. I'm with you on that, brother. I want to say, yeah, somewhere around that price point. I built the computer, or I had it built with specific things that I chose out. Oh, stand by.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read Bethel runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango.
Cleared for the Ski 6 arrival into Salt Lake,
Jackson
SkyWest
Hole Airport.
3795.
Information Tango. 1705 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 19er.
Salt Lake Center, Delta
Wind
1016, flight level
18085.
310.
Visibility 10. Rain. Scattered at 1300. Broken at 3100. Overcast at 3800. Temperature 3. Dew point 2. Altimeter 29er. Density altitude 6400 feet. Advise on course heading.
We've got information Tango, so it looks like runway 19 is valid. Winds are 180 at 5. 10 miles visibility. We've got various cloud layers. Scattered 13,000. Broken and overcast. Temperature 3 degrees. Altimeter 29er. Okay, so we've got that ready.
Cleared for the Ski 6 arrival into Salt Lake, SkyWest 43.
But yeah, lazy. I've invested somewhere about there, so I had the computer built. I chose the part specifically. Then I upgraded the RAM. Then I upgraded to the 5090, which you guys know what the price points are on those, and all the peripherals and all the stuff. So yeah.
When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descend and maintain flight level 290 when ready for Flexjet 399. There we go, boys and girls. We're gonna start descending.
Descend for flight level 210, Delta 2282.
We're gonna bring back power as we descend.
Flexjet 399, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descend and maintain flight level 290 for Flexjet 399. There we go. Let's get a little bit more aggressive here on this descent. Even though, keep in mind, we're at 39,000 or leaving 39,000, but the field elevation is 62. What is it? 6429, right? So we're gonna have to accommodate for that as we squeeze down through this mountainous terrain. But we're under ATC control with center, so they know what our minimum altitude should be for this area. We just have to be familiar with them.
1016, flight level 290.
Hey, it's Lazy. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for giving us the support and attention. It helps us. Trust me, every little sub, every view counts, or yeah, it counts and it helps us. We try to be consistent with our live streams now, weekly. I work weekends. Captain Flacco, my partner, he's also on the air here and there. So thank you for giving us that love, man. Fallen, I feel that, brother. I drive a Ram 1500 with a Hemi, a V8. So yeah, it's getting a little tight. Glenn, thank you for that, sir. Thank you. I'll definitely try to have a good landing. If you are going to see this later on, make sure you check it out. I hope I can make you happy with that landing. Yeah, Jose, I wouldn't upgrade to the 5090. You're probably not going to see much differences with the 5090. Now, if you were going to go solely to VR, yeah, you would probably take advantage. But for right now, nah.
Flight level 310.
Skywest 3795, radar contact.
I'm going to serve some more coffee for Mr. Brett Pitt.
3795, contact Seattle Center on 128.45.
Lazy, that's an awesome route. I actually just did that route not too long ago. Telluride to Aspen. That is a awesome route. We did it. Captain Flacco and I did it on the turbo or turbine converted Bonanza. That was fun, man. Beautiful scenic route. Challenging on the approach, so get ready for that. Yeah, that's the thing, Jose. VRAM is the factor. Oh, Lazy, the 3090 Extreme Waterforce liquid cooled. Yeah, those things are solid, man. I know a lot of people still rocking 3950s, and they are phenomenal. Or 3090s, not 3050s. They are phenomenal cars. All right, boys and girls, so we still haven't loaded an approach into our FMS. Once we go and contact approach, I'll ask him what approach we can expect.
Cleared for the Court 4 arrival into Boise.
Out of current altitude for flight level 250. Cleared for the Court 4 arrival into Boise.
Brad Pitt took the coffee, finally some service. I hate this guy. I hate this passenger so much, man. I would go back there and put him in the lav. I'm not gonna make any threats on air. All right, descent checklist, windshield heat on 1 and 2.
Flexjet 399, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Set and maintain flight level 200 for Flexjet 399. There we go. 20,000 set. We're still descending. Pressurization, check LFE, landing field elevation. It is set, 6429. We've got a good descent rate. Ah, not yet. Landing speeds. Let's go ahead and do that.
Radar contact. Skywest 4048, contact Seattle Center on 128.45.
Oh, we had this already. Where's my landing? There we go, landing. VAP approach speed. I'm going to say 115. Ref of 110. Yep, keep that at 130. There we go. And then we still don't have any minimums because we don't know what our approach will be. There we go. We've got V speeds set up.
Skywest 3859, contact Big Sky approach on 118.9.
24 gig of VRAM is not upgrading. The 5090 is insane right now. It is, and that's the thing, guys. I don't recommend people upgrading to the 5090 with these price points. It's just insanity. I paid last year in August 3,300, something like that, and now the same card is about 4,200. It's ridiculous. So I wouldn't advise it. I'm gonna set the speed bug to about 250. The set and maintain 2,000 feet for Flexjet 399. $12,000 set.
Wisconsin 7227, contact Los Angeles Center on 135.5.
Landing speeds are set. Set the speeds in sequence if it is necessary to correct one of the speeds out of the sequence. All others must be verified. Copy. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Checked. Descent checklist complete. Next up, approach checklist. I think we get a little bit more aggressive on our descent. There we go. We'll expect the ILS Zulu runway 19er into Jackson Hole, and we do have information Tango for Flexjet 399. We'll do Moss as our initial approach fix.
SkyWest 3701, descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Cleared for the ski 6 arrival into Salt Lake.
No.
Out of current altitude for 17,000. Cleared for the ski
Maybe
6
Toke could.
arrival into Salt Lake SkyWest 3701.
Let's go with Zibiv. How about that? And then our minimums 6651
7227, radar contact.
on the barrel. There we go. We're gonna load it. There we go. We've got the procedure loaded up.
Salt Lake Center, American 2116, flight level 360.
Let's see. Are the V speeds in the landing configuration the perf button? Huh? Oh. No, that's going to be under, I think it was utilities and initialization. And then you find your takeoff speeds, and then you can find your landing speeds right here on Speedbugs. See it? Okay, Flacco, guys, real question for the chat. What can make our live content better? Would you guys like to see flight plan distance to destination data, etc. on the stream? Let us know. We're always looking for ways to improve. Yes, absolutely. Hey, it's Lazy saying at Valenta at the top, maybe?
Wisconsin 7227, contact Albuquerque Center on 126.45.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to stop the music. There we go. Now we're in the serious phase. So
4038, climb and maintain flight level 220.
let's do a quick brief here. So approach, yep, ILS Zulu, runway 19er into Jackson Hole. Localizer frequency 109.1, final approach course 187. Jusku is our final approach fix at 8,000. Decision altitude 6651. Touchdown zone elevation and airport elevation 6451. Around the Jackson Hole VOR, minimum safe altitude. This is the corridor we're in. It's 14.9. Missed approach climb to 6,900 and climbing right turn to 14,000. Outbound on the Jackson Hole VOR radio 192 to Kickney. We're going to hold at 26.6. Continue climbing, hold to 14,000. So there we go. I selected ZBIF, but we're probably going to get radar vectors to intercept and establish on the final approach course. So there we go. ZBIF 11,000. Sozoof 9,800. Warmaru 87. Yusku, there's the Maltese Cross at or above 8,000, or 8,000 actually. There's the visual descent point, but we are doing the precision approach ILS. 6651 is what we have. Why is it glitched like that?
Salt Lake Center, Delta 1209, 17,000.
Delta 1209, radar contact.
Hey, Bo, why not available on the Xbox market? It won't be available till July or August for console gamers, all right? That's the latest I've heard according to the Discord. DX, what's up? After you get your IFR rating, Phenom 300 ownership? I wish I could own one. I used to build them. That would be awesome.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Turn left heading 085 vectors for the ILS runway 19er approach. Altimeter 299er.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Left turn heading 085. Altimeter 299er, and we're expecting vector for the ILS Zulu runway 19 into Jackson Hole for Flexjet 399. Thank you. Come out of standard. Let's go 299er. Yeah.
Salt Lake Center, SkyWest 4038, flight level 260.
Flexjet 399, contact Salt Lake approach on 133.25.
Over to approach 13325 for Flexjet 399. There we go. 13325. Salt Lake approach, Flexjet 399. We're crossing 16,500 for flight level 100. We've got information Tango. Yeah, we've got some moisture. Let's get some anti-ice on.
Flexjet 399, Salt Lake approach. Good afternoon, Jackson altimeter 299er.
Altimeter 299er for Flexjet 399. So yeah, look at our temperatures. Altimeter 2999 set for Flexjet 399. It's a lot of nines.
Flexjet 399, roger, maintain 16,000 until established. Expect vectors for ILS runway 19er approach.
Unable. We were cleared to descend and maintain 10,000, but we'll expect radar vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 19er approach for our Flexjet 399. Actually, he might have a point here. I could be getting a little bit low. Hold up. Let's go back here. Come on.
Switching to Seattle Center on 119.225 at Delta 2282.
Yeah, we got some nasty weather down there. Hold on. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. We were told to descend. Huh. Yeah, we're going to be violating that minimum safe altitude. All right. That was my fault. Let's go back up to 16,000, boys and girls. That was my fault. They cleared me to descend to 10,000, but I looked at my approach plate again, and I was like, nope, that's not going to work. Let's reduce that. No, let's just go to vertical speed. This is not good. Not good. Piss poor planning. I briefed that approach and I should have known better. Yeah, hey, it's lazy. It's going to be interesting. DXSA, you're going to love IFR flying. I got my IFR ticket 7 years ago. Love it. Yeah, man, I've been enjoying it so far. It's been amazing. Can't wait to have it and legally file and do my own thing, man. Especially here in Central Florida. So much VFR traffic, man. It's insane. A lot of flight schools. I flew through Daytona the other day. What a mess, man. God bless that Daytona approach controller, man. He is the GOAT. I heard him yell at several people. Okay, we're going to switch over. We're in heading mode. Let's go localizer. Final approach course 187. So the last instruction was maintain 16,000 until established. Expect radar vectors for the ILS runway 19 approach. So I'm going to climb back up to 16,000. So remember, guys, that field elevation is 6,400 feet. So that'll be fun. I want to know what kind of vectors I can expect here. Uh-oh, they're all pissed now. Oh well. Hey, it's Lazy saying I moved from Jacksonville to Salt Lake City 20 years ago. Nice. How do you like it over there, man? Never been out that far west. I want to go though. I want to go out to Colorado. I want to go to Utah, Nevada, all those fancy places. Florida gets boring. Just flatlands out here. You know how it goes. But for flying, that's the beauty of it, right? Obstacles besides towers, never heard of them. Oh boy, I am a little nervous for this one, guys. I don't know what's about to happen. We're about to level off here at 16,000. Come on, ATC, give me some help. It's Lazy is saying there's only 2 seasons here. Hot or snowing. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. All right, guys, let's see if I've got good aero, aero decision-making skills here. I'm getting a little concerned here. Glenn, I am from Belgium. Oh. Approach Flexjet 399. When can we expect vectors for the ILS runway 19 into Jackson Hole? Look at that terrain dead ahead underneath us, guys. 10,000, we would have hit that frickin' peak right there.
Flexjet 399, descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Vectors for the ILS runway 19 approach.
Okay, we'll descend and maintain 900,000 feet. Vectors for the ILS 19 approach for Flexjet 399. I'm not going to descend just yet. Let me see if I can ask for maybe 15 degrees, 20 degrees. Look at that peak right there, guys. That is crazy. Look at that. That's why there's minimum safe altitudes, guys. Look at that. That would have been a...
Flexjet 399, 12 miles from Usku. Turn right heading 130. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 19 approach.
Okay, right turn heading 130. Descend and maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS 19 Zulu into Jackson Hole for Flexjet 399. Okay, I'm going to reduce power. Let's go vertical speed here. Oh, God, I'm going to get behind the airplane here.
November 11 Romeo Alpha, contact Salt Lake Center on 128.05.
What's going on? Come on.
Salt Lake Center on 128.05, November 11 Romeo Alpha.
Got a lot of ground to cover here. Or not a lot of ground to cover, I should say. Okay, we're above those peaks. Approach checklist, lights as required. Let's get our landing lights on. Inspection lights on. Passengers advise. Yep. What's going on? Oh. Crossfeed knob is off for the fuel. Altimeters are set. 29er, 9er, 9er. Windshield heat 1 and 2 as required. Yep, we're going to keep it on. Let's get a little bit more aggressive on that descent. We're getting very close to our final approach course here. Let them know we're landing here, so. We're going to arm nav for the localizer intercept. Get the speed brakes out. Before landing checklist, yaw damper will be off. Landing gear will come down. Flaps set to landing. Airspeed VREF. Ooh, overshot.
399, contact Jackson Tower on 118.075.
Over to tower 118.075 for Flexjet 399. Bye-bye. We've got icing condition. We've got our anti-ice on, as expected. Jackson Hole Tower, Flexjet 399. We're intercepting the localizer ILS 19. Oh, this is hairy, boys and girls. I don't like this. Arm the approach mode. Oh, this thing's going to overshoot again. Yeah, this is terrible, guys. Look at this. This is bad.
Sync rate.
Autopilot is off.
Sync rate.
Continue the approach for Flexjet 399. There's the runway. Holy smokes. I'm going to try to salvage it.
Flexjet 399, after departing Delta A319, runway 19er, winds 160 at 10, cleared to land. Caution wake turbulence.
Cleared to land runway 19er after the departing Airbus for Flexjet 399. Holy smokes, that was terrible. Bring some flaps. We're going to make this happen.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync
I got it, girl. I got it.
Sync rate.
That was very, very bad. Terrible approach. What's the real life lesson here, guys? Go around, right? Execute your missed approach. Don't commit if you're unstable. Yeah, those speed brakes saved my rear end. There we go. Get back on the power. Bring the pitch up. Landing gear 3 down and locked. Flaps going to full.
500.
There we go. Get on the power. Get on the power. We're getting slow.
400.
Woo. Yeah, you can feel those engines are struggling to breathe a little bit.
300. Minimums.
Continuing.
Minimums.
Here we go.
100.
Woo. A little shaky. All right, we made it, boys and girls. We're alive. Woo. Ooh, that had me sweating, boys and girls. That was terrible. Again, what's the lesson here? Go around. Don't be a doofus like me. But luckily, the field was just out of the weather. I saw it and I said, screw it, I'm taking over. We're gonna take our sweet time here. Thank you, Glenn. Glad I made it.
Hold short of 1, Skylark 651.
Flexjet 399, welcome to Jackson. Exit at Alpha 1 available. Contact ground on 124.55.
Exiting at Alpha 1 and going to ground 12455 for Flexjet 399. All right, yeah, we're a little bit here, so we're gonna do our own thing. After landing checklist, flaps to 0. Lights as required. Transponder as required. TCAS as required. Okay, we're gonna have to shut down. Oh yeah. Let's call ground. And Jackson Hole ground, Flexjet 399, clear of 19er at Alpha 1, requesting taxi to the general aviation ramp.
Flexjet 399, taxi to general aviation ramp via Alpha 1, Alpha Delta. Good day.
Alpha 1, Alpha Delta to the general aviation ramp for Flexjet 399.
Flexjet 399, say again, please.
Taxiing to the general aviation ramp via Alpha 1, Alpha and Delta for Flexjet 399. There's Delta. We're going to make the right turn. Let's see where we can find a hole here. Make sure we don't hit that Challenger 600 series there. It's a chilly mid-morning afternoon here in Jackson Hole. Let's park somewhere here. Oh, I'm gonna hit that 340. Let's turn it around. I want to turn around. Watch the fence. A little more power. Let's straighten out the nose. Okay, that'll work. Parking brake is on. Thrust levers to idle. Emergency parking brake set. Windshield heat off. No. ADS probes knob to auto. Engine 1 and 2 switches to off for the ice protection. Wing step switch is off. It is. Start stop to stop. MFD status page check. Let's go to utilities. Nope. Systems. There we go. Seatbelt signs can come off. Deboard. Chocks. Red carpet. GPU. And security cones. Okay, we'll check the report here in just a second. There we go. Make the temperature a little warmer in here. It is cold outside. Let's go open the door. Let's go let these suckers out. Especially Brad Pitt. Needy little, Alright, let's bring the tunes back. Now that we're on the ground, we can hopefully see them deboard. There we go. Get out of my airplane, dude. Get out of my airplane, dude. I don't want to hear anything else with Brad Pitt for a long time. Reduce comms. I don't want to hear anybody. Oh yeah, let me get my passenger services. Oh, let's look at the debrief. 56%. Satisfaction was 45%. Landing was a +6. Cabin prep +5. Turbulence 0. Max G-force 1.9. Below the standard I would expect. Below the standard. Whatever, dudes.
Cessna 7 hotel taxi to runway 19 at your discretion.
Let's unload.
Taxi to runway 19, Cessna 7 hotel.
There we go. Passengers are stretching their legs. Let's go outside. Oh, wait. I forgot my GPU. There we go. There's the van running me over and the aircraft through. Gotta fire these freaking drivers, dude. We'll watch as homeboy here picks up the passengers, especially Brad Pitt. I hope I never see him on my manifest again. There we go. All right, let me catch up on that chat. So, damn. Okay, so I'm going to go back all the way to, hey, it's lazy. The 300E was put out with a auto throttle, but Raul didn't have any info on the auto throttle, so he didn't add it. Okay, that makes sense. And yeah, Embraer likes to keep their stuff, you know, hush hush, you know, for good reason. You know, they're a manufacturer actively producing these airplanes. Let's see. Last call saying nicely done. Thank you, sir. I butchered that approach, guys. That was terrible. That was my fault. I did not comply with the minimum safe altitude around the Jackson Hole VOR. And I had to climb back up, and then that threw me off, got me closer to my approach corridor. A lot faster and higher than I anticipated. Let's see. In real life, when would you have called the go-around? Wiley, that's a great question. So pretty much when I noticed that the autopilot overshot the localizer and then it tried to correct it again, I don't know if you noticed, the localizer symbol was flashing yellow. That means that that mode is now disengaged, and so the airplane just kept banking. That's when I should have done the correct thing and either disabled the autopilot a little bit earlier and hand-flown the approach, or just called the missed approach right there and just gave it power, started climbing as published on the procedure. Great question. Fallen says, I don't go around. I just dive in for the runway like they were giving out free mofongo tasting line of Costco. Yep, Flacco knows a thing or two about getting information. Yep. Yeah, lazy, that's what I'm talking. Just seagull it. Hey, is it just me or the aircraft in front of you has a texture glitch? Yeah, you saw that pink airplane? It's over here. Yeah, that happens every now and then with the static displays. Flacco's saying, would you guys be interested in having our TFSE headquarters to place in your airports? Fallen says, yeah. Lazy saying, Flacco just subscribed. Again, thank you for that. Last call saying I was thoroughly impressed, so much more than the PMDG in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. This thing is impressive. RB Simmer saying you can't make everybody happy. And Ibrahim T8M8 or T8M. Hi, hello, welcome. We're just at the end of the stream here as we brought our passengers down from Portland to Jackson Hole on this cold and rainy mid-morning afternoon. So glad we made it safely. But again, guys, learned lesson here. Unstable approach. Let approach know or tower know, whomever you're talking to. Hey, I'm going around. This is not great, especially with these weather conditions. This is IMC, Instrument Meteorological Conditions. But again, I got lucky. I saw the field just below the weather, and that's why I decided to commit, take the autopilot off and fly it. But that was not stable. I didn't have the correct time or distance to set up the airplane safely. And as you notice, I got low there and I had to give some power to recuperate. So lessons learned, but it's a simulator and we just have some fun. Ryan is asking, is it possible to calibrate the throttles on this jet? No, I didn't see anything like that in the EFB. Let's go inside. So look, we go to settings. I don't think there's anything here for calibrating your throttles, but I have a twin jet profile that I use for most twin jet airplanes, including airliners, and it works fine for this, so I don't think you'll have any issues. Let's look at our maintenance. Nose tire, yeah, got good life. Batteries are good. What is this? Flaps are good. Brake pads are looking okay. Generators are good. We've got 4.6 liters of oil. And we've got 4.6, okay. Generators are okay. VCS, there's our air conditioning system, looks good. Compressor's okay. Last maintenance was a quarter hour ago. Batteries are good. What else am I missing? Hydraulic. Oh, the flaps motor, they're okay. Oh, there was one for hydraulic. There we go. Everything's okay. All right, guys, so the airplane is in good condition. Everything checks out. You can see everything's okay. So if I wanted to do a quick turn here and load up some new passengers, get some fuel, I could do that, and the aircraft would be airworthy. Oh, there you go, Lazy. Yeah, so just like Lazy suggested, if you've got a custom profile for your citation, just like most of us do, then do that. Use it and try it. See if it works. Realism, see, I have everything on. Oh, persistent coverage. That's what I was missing. Random failures, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, everything is enabled. You can see bird strikes, everything is there. So, but yeah, guys, I love this electronic flight back that FSReborn gives us. It's very, very intuitive, very interactive as well. So you guys can play with it as you need. Passengers are off the aircraft though, so that's good. Leaving the airplane, IFE refreshment center will go off. Oxygen battle pull to cut out. Emergency light off. Battery off. Gust lock pins installed, rudder pedals locked, but we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it powered on, just simulating that another crew's going to come and pick it up, or we're going to have another leg, but we're not going to do that because I ran out of time, guys. I got to get off the air. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Again, the FSReborn Phenom 300E out now and available for us on the PC side. Console gamers, stay tuned. It'll be available later this year. I want to say July or August, per one of our viewers who got it directly from FSReborn's Discord. So guys, I want to thank you for hanging on with me, flying along with me on this beautiful aircraft. Happy to report everything works as expected. It is a fun aircraft. If you're on the fence, you haven't bought it, I highly suggest you do, because it is a great addition to flight sim, especially in the light jet market. So guys, go ahead and have some fun, just like I will be doing, just like Captain Flacco was doing as well. And I hope you guys can learn something from our videos. As always, guys, wishing you all smooth landings, happy flying. Thanking you so much for being here. You guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. And I thank you for the love. Trucking Dad, he just got home. Hey, brother, it's all good, man. Go ahead and check it out when you can. You're going to text me with hate when you see that approach. You're going to kill me. But hey, it's a sim after all. So it was a fun one. We landed smoothly. All right, guys. Captain Gonzo, That Flight Sim channel. Love you guys. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.